All right, today what we're going to do is we're going to build an eagle, and it's a stylized wood model eagle that you can see in this black and white drawing here. And if I zoom out in Lightburn, which is my laser cutting software, there you can see the pieces that are going to be cut out to make that. And what I'm doing it is on, or what I'm doing it on, is a sheet of plywood. It's birch veneer. It's Baltic birch veneer, and it stains really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the pieces out, build the model, and then stain it. And what we'll do is we'll just do a quick framing just to make sure that that's within the bounds of the model. So if we do that, you'll see that it's going to got the laser pointer that shows the horizontal, and we'll make sure that the laser is lined up. The laser lines up right on that arrow there, and it's only going to take up about 3/4 of his board. And same idea, it's within the bounds there. So what we'll do is we'll turn on my fan. That'll evacuate all the smoke that's created. And we put our cover on here just to make sure that all the smoke will go out through that exhaust fan, through the back wall there. And then we'll start up the cutting process. And we'll just make sure our cut layers are all, we got to change those. So what we'll do is we'll change it to what is it? 3mm birch, 350 on 90. 350 on 90 with one pass. And we'll just make sure that our button there is selected at 24 watts because it's a 48 and a 24 watt, and it is. I can see it through the window. On the left hand side, you can't really see it through the, there you go. You can see the button, and it's on the lower setting of 24 watts. And then we're going to push. I don't need these other settings because we don't use those. And we'll hit start. And now we are cutting it out. And it should take approximately 28 minutes. You can see in the center there, 15 seconds in, 28 minutes and 35 seconds to burn that out, cut that out. We'll assemble it, and then we'll stain it with an adequate stain. So we'll pick it up where we left off once that's done. All right, the results are in, and here's the completed cutout of the eagle that I'm going to build. I'm going to put it in this bucket over here, take it downstairs, and we'll pick it up from there on assembly. I don't think this one's going to be really difficult at all. I'm just going to stain it after the fact, and then we'll see how it looks. So stay tuned. All right, we're here downstairs where I'm going to assemble this thing, and I just wanted to show folks that every once in a while, so all of the pieces on this cut sheet actually just dropped right out, as usual with the laser. But when dealing with plywood, of course you have inconsistency. It is a veneer plywood, so the surface looks beautiful, but it has actually a pancaked sort of layered structure to it. And if we flip it over, you'll see here that, and that's not a fault of the laser, it did do the burn all the way through, but right in there is probably in the center core of the plywood, there's probably a big knot where the wood is exceptionally hard, harder than the outlying wood. So every once in a while you think you're getting a good cut, basically it will, you'll get a little fissure in there, and so I'll just take a little X-Acto knife and cut along that line, and then we'll be able to break that out of there without any issues. But that's the problem with working with wood, is it's not consistent. but that's the beauty of wood. It has its own characters and grains and all that sort of stuff in it. So easily dealt with. So we'll cut that out and then we'll assemble the eagle. I'm not going to show that on video. It's just really running a razor along there. And there's the offending piece, and you'll see that there's a little bit of a discoloration there, and that's easy to fix with a little bit of a black marker, because I mean it is blackened by the actual cut of the laser, so you get carbon buildup. So then all we do is just touch it up with a little Sharpie and you'll never know the difference. And there's the piece. There's the image of the eagle we're going to be building here. And that's really all I got for instructions. So I just basically got to go by that one photo that I have of the item. You get these on free laser cutting sites. A lot of problems. There was usually problems where I had to, in this case, I had to resize the graphics on it for the simple reason that as the wood gets thicker, these slots have to change in size. So in order to make sure that your pieces are going to fit snugly together, you have to make sure that the thickness of your wood is going to be equal to the thickness of that slot. And if it's a little bit too loose, then the parts won't fit in. It'll fit loosely, and your glue won't adhere to the material as well. So this one was an undersized for the size wood that I have. This is 3mm Baltic birch. So it was actually 2.7 millimeters. So it would have been really it would actually have been too tight because it was too small. So I had to resize the whole project files and cut them out so that all these slots were the correct size for the thickness of the wood. There's all kinds of little nuances to doing laser work so that you make sure that everything is going to fit correctly. So let's get on with this, and we'll do this by time lapse once again. I'll build it, and then I'm going to we'll glue it, and I'll do it like probably a snug fit, and then start gluing it, and then actually I might even do the staining before I glue it, because if you glue it and then you stain it, you might get some glue marks where it'll discolor the object. So let's get on with it. All right, all done. There you have it, the eagle. I was almost thinking of doing that white, then you can make it say it's a bald eagle, but I just decided to keep it with the standard, just a basic eagle with a nice stain, which is called, of course I open it on the French side, English chestnut. So there you have it. There's the eagle. And that was a free file online. I'll try to find it again, and I'll put a link in the description here. That way, if anybody wants to recreate this, download the file and cut it out with their laser, they can. So, in the meantime, I'll put that on display. So, thank you for watching. Another successful laser cut project by myself, Tim. Cheers. Bye.